Here we go with game 8. Biggest game so hosts Korea versus the Olympians.
Please make a big applause to the players.
And listen to this. There. Not working. Hear me out. From the Olympics versus Japan. Unbelievable to be seeing them seated 5th tournament like this, but they brought in Jamie Henry out of retirement to try and shore up the side and provide some leadership. They're a very young side. They were beaten. Oh, it's nearly an early try to Yamada. Very lucky there, Korea, playing with fire under their own posts. Japan losing twice on day 1 in Hong Kong. Look at this. Very high risk stuff from the South Koreans. Now they have the difficult job of getting out of their own dead ball area, but they've got themselves a free kick. This man here, Kim Song-soo. This is Korea on fire. Yes, into the hands of Jong Yeon-sik. And the crowd is loving this as they take first blood in this match against Japan.
Number 7 of South Korea, Jong Yeon-sik, has scored a try and scored 5 points.
대한민국의 번호 7번 정연식 선수가 트레이드에 5점을 득점했습니다.
Keep an eye out for this guy, everybody. Number 7. He scored 4 in Hong Kong, leg 1. He's the quickest man out there for Korea anyway. And it was Kim Song-soo, the Korean midfield centre who plays 15s, who broke out with that. He scored 6 tries in Hong Kong as well. And as I was saying, they're up against an inexperienced Japanese side. They brought in 4 new players, most notably Jamie Henry, who was on the World Series with Japan, scored some incredible tries that are YouTube sensations. He's been brought back in out of retirement, 7's retirement anyway. Here goes Kim Jong-min, inside to Jang Song-min, the local favourite. When we talk about superstars, there's none bigger than this man.
Number 3, Jang Song-min of South Korea has scored a try and scored 5 points.
They love him here.
대한민국의 김번호 3번 장성민 선수가 트레이드에 5점을 득점했습니다.
He is one of a handful of real superstars.
Number 9, Kim Song-soo of South Korea has succeeded on conversion kick and scored 2 additional points.
김번호 9번 김성수 선수가 컨버전 킥을 성공해 2점을 추가적으로
The
득점했습니다.
locals are loving this today. This is what they came down for. Oh no, he's going to go for that. That was terribly misjudged by Andre Coquelin. Lucky not to be red. In the air, he wasn't looking, he had no eyes for the ball. And they really are pumped up in front of their own crowd, but that was a bit irresponsible. So Japan now can relieve some tension, get back into the Korean half. There he is on the naughty chair, Andre Kolkolard. Look at that. That could have been a lot worse.
Ladies and gentlemen, please make a big applause to the players.
Here come Korea. It's Jong Yon-sik again, the gas man for Korea. Puts in the centering kick, but Jamie Henry's going back. This big Japanese Kiwi. He's muffed it though, and Kim Hyun-soo comes away with it. This is Kim Song-soo. Nothing on this way. They've only got 6 players, remember. Trying to find a gap. 6 against 7. Tries to wriggle his way through a gap that Jamie Henry closed for him. He's shut the door, and he's been given a yellow as well. Jamie Henry is off. Both sides down to 6. You've got to sprint to the chair. Kim Song-soo gives the one-hander to Kim Jong-min, and look at that dive! How much are they enjoying this in front of their own fans?
Korea has scored a try and scored 5 points.
Beautiful work.
일번호 2번 김정민 선수가 트라이블에 5점을 득점했습니다.
Try number 3. They are pumped up, this team. And this pool of death, Pool A of the men's with Hong Kong as well. It's going to be an exciting round of games later today. Kick is good, 19 points to 0.
Number 5, Kim Nam-uk of South Korea has succeeded the
Big
conversion
Superman
kick
dive.
and scored 2 points.
대한민국의 일번호 5번 김남욱 선수가 컨버전 킥을 성공해 2점을 추가적으로 득점했습니다.
They easily beat Japan in pool play last week as well, or 3 weeks ago. Going down 1 try, Japan got ahead 1 try, and then Korea picked back about 4 to put 20 so points. Kolkolard is back on. That was him passing the ball. This is Kim Nam-uk. Here goes Jang Song-min. Look at this guy go! He's going! He's gone! And this crowd is egging them on.
Number 3,
This is some of the best Korean play we've seen.
South Korea has scored a try and scored 5 points.
And Hong Kong had better watch out.
일번호 3번 장성민 선수가
They'll be playing Korea later today at about 6:30 p.m. local time, and that should be a cracker if this game is anything to go by. As Japan still have 1 man in the bin, the man they brought in to change things. He's still in the bin. It's a scruffy looking kick, but it's just short from Kim Nam-uk. So 24 points to 0. Kim shapes to go right, then goes left, and Korea can do no wrong at the moment. Wave after wave. Here goes Kolkolard, this big young athlete. Just over the 10-meter mark. They've got their tails up. Jong Yon-sik with the ball. Here goes Jang.
Please make a big applause to the players.
Min Jong-min,
여러분 대한민국 선수들에게
as the stadium announcers are encouraging the crowd to applaud, and they don't need it. They're doing that already. Here goes Kolkolard with the tricky little flick on the inside. It's loosening up, and a kick from Jong. That's magical stuff. Kim Nam-uk decides to kick deep, and absolutely nobody's chasing it except for the assistant referee. And chugging back and kicking it for touch to bring this pulsating first half to an end. The best 7 minutes we've seen today, and perhaps in the tournament, from the Koreans. They excited us in Hong Kong 3 weeks ago, and Coach John Walters will be extremely pleased with this 24-0 lead at halftime.
24-0.
방금 끝난 전반전은 대한민국이 이번 팀에게 14대 0으로 앞선 채 종료됐습니다.
and the second half of the match will resume after a break of 2 minutes.
2분간의 휴식 후 후반전을 시작하겠습니다.
The fans are loving it. They're on the jungle juice. Love the rabbit ears there. Drunk one, drunk two, drunk one. That's the story. Excellent support from the locals, the local expatriates. There's plenty of support here on both sides of the stadium for Korea. And they have got their tails up. They could beat any team in this tournament with that sort of motivation. And Johnny Walters is down there now saying, keep it going, boys. And Japan, wow, they haven't fired a shot yet. We know that they are developing these players after their incredible run at the Olympics, taking 4th place, just missing out on a bronze. Beat New Zealand in the Olympic sevens and have chosen this tournament to blood a new generation of players with an eye on Olympics 2020 in Japan. That'll be their focus, and the journey starts here. Away we go again, and it's back in the hands of Korea. They're looking to put a huge score on Japan now. They'll really rub it in and stamp their mark on Pool A. This is Kim Hyun-soo. Comes back in off the left, steps on the right. Kim Sung-soo. 6 tries in Hong Kong. That's his first try today.
South Korea has scored the try and scored 5 points.
How important is this young man to the squad?
성수 선수가 트레이드에 5점을 득점했습니다.
7 tries in this series, that's right. He's plays in the 15s in the midfield. Very powerful, big hitting defender. Hadn't seen him play 7s before, but no problems with the transition at all. And over she goes from Lee Jae-bok.
Lee Jae-bok of South Korea has succeeded the conversion kick and scored 2 points.
Lee Jae-bok.
10번 이재복 선수가 컨버전 킥을 성공해 2점을 추가적으로 득점했습니다.
31-0, and it's a blowout already. Lee Jae-bok, he's also a prolific 15s player. Kokwalard with the athletic bat back, but it's fallen into the hands of Japan. Here goes Hanada. Oh, that's good into play, and away comes Toyoto. But he chucks out a crazy pass over the head of Tsuruta. And he does something crazy as well. They really look like a team that hasn't played a lot of 7s, which is the truth. But we're in the second tournament now, and it's still not clicking for them, is it? Jamie Henry is off the field already. So his impact was not felt. And they're just struggling to find their rhythm, and you could say also that's down to the eagerness of this South Korean defence. That's Lee Seong-bae, number 12. He's new man into the squad. Here goes Kim Hyun-soo, and that's great support. Can he put him away now? He left it too late, and the pass was forward. The idea was right, but Han Kun-koo, also his first appearance in the series, just decided to take on the last defender and slowed him down. Ran his supporting player offside. Well, ahead of the ball anyway. And that would have been try number 6. South Korea have Chinese Taipei in round 2 today, followed by Hong Kong.
Substitution by South Korea. Number 6, Kim Hyun-soo is substituting for number 11, Park Hang-yul.
대한민국 팀의 선수 교체가 있었습니다. 등번호 6번 김현수 선수가 나오고 등번호 11번 박항유 선수가 들어갔습니다.
Japan now struggling to get past their own try line. Look at this defence there from Kolkolard, going in hard. They are being forced to take desperate inches of ground here, unable to pierce this Korean defensive line. They don't seem to have any noticeable playmakers or speed merchants. And if you don't have either of those, Sevens resorts to a slow, difficult, up the middle sort of approach. No line breakers. Couple of minutes left then, and 3 minutes almost, and this really has lit the fuse down here at Namdong Stadium. Referee Charlie Brown does the hokey pokey as Saiki Uchida comes on. He's one of the 4 new names in the squad. Can he do anything as he takes his spot out on the wing? Nice line out from Japan, and it's heading out to Uchida, the new man. Can Tsuruta put him into space, but he decides to run all the way to the 10-metre mark. Kasahara into contact. It's been knocked on in the tackle. I wouldn't have called that an infringement as he made the tackle, tried to swing his arm around the player, caught the ball. But Japan with a penalty. That was a little bit better from them. This is Uchida, the new man. And he is looking to make a difference. Pops it up to Toyota. And they finally work the space, and over in the side, Tsuruta is going to go in for their first try of the campaign to get them off their 0, and some polite applause around the crowd.
Number 10, Keiju Tsuruta of Japan has scored the try and scored 5 points.
31 points to 5.
등번호 10번 케이주 추르타 선수가 트라이에 5점을 득점했습니다.
Good interplay there from Japan. They patiently worked their way out of their own half. Forced a penalty, which was a fortunate penalty. That's not his greatest kick, but it's his first kick today. That was a pretty rough attempt there by Kayotsuka. Just went in with no arms and really didn't attempt to take the ball there. Looks like he's knocked it on in the process. Bit of a clumsy challenge. Two minutes to go. It's all over. It was all over after a couple of minutes, really. Sorry, time is up.
Please make a bit of flow to the players.
From the scrum goes Lee Seong-hee. Lee Song-bae, can he go all the way? Steps inside another. On hand is Kokwala, the big man. Look at that from the big young man. Wonderful, wonderful try. Try number 6. And they're on their feet here, putting their hand up as big time contenders. They can keep this momentum going throughout the 2 days. It's hard to see them being beaten. Sri Lanka and Hong Kong will be watching this, and China, thinking, holy moly, where has this come from? John Walters has got them spitting tacks. the kicks away, and that is a supreme performance by South Korea. 36 points to 5.
This game has finished now. South Korea defeated Japan with a score 36 to 5.
본 경기가 방금 종료되었으며 대한민국 팀이 일본 팀을 36대 5로 이겼습니다.
And next game between China and South Korea will start at 1:56.
다음 경기는 중국과 대한민국의 여자 선수 경기로